This 13th floor video session is powered by The Rock Shop. Hi, and welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda. Today we have French for Rabbits, and representing the band is Brooke Singer. And the whole band will be playing, but they've run off to the airport, haven't they?
They have, yeah.
You guys got some like crazy schedule.
Well, just the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Specifically today, though, this afternoon. I mean, I guess the airport doesn't seem that far away in Wellington, but in Auckland I've heard that traffic is like...
It's pretty bad,
crazy, and so...
and how busy could it be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Well, I don't know. The car rental man said it is terrible. He's like, I really want to scare you about how terrible it's going to be. So
he wanted to make sure you were there on time.
So he basically wanted us to cry in fear. So, but he was nice.
Stiff upper lip and all that?
Yeah.
No, there's no reason to cry over a car rental. They're playing other. Anyway, we're here because you have a new album coming out.
Yeah.
It's called The Weight of Melted Snow.
Yes.
It's your third full-length album, right?
It's actually
second, rather.
Second,
and then you have an EP as well.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's a very evocative title. And of course there's a song that goes with it that we're going to hear.
There is, yeah.
But when we talk about what are you evoking, do you think, with a title like that? What are you trying to kind of mood are you trying to set with the record?
I guess, I mean, it is quite a heavy sort of album, but at the same time, I don't know. I found I used those words because I was trying to articulate a feeling that I couldn't explain in a normal word.
All right.
So yeah, but I mean, I wrote that song in Dunedin, and I was feeling like a sense of isolation and all kinds of things, and somehow those words described what I was feeling. Yeah.
That's what poetry is all for. Right?
Yeah. So I'm not very good at describing actually what the weight of melted snow means, apart from that has the feeling in it.
Yeah. And I think people, it sounds like you probably want it to sound, and that's part of the deal. So.
Yeah, and I have thought about it more, but I write in a sort of stream of consciousness way, so often I have to go back and examine what I've written to understand what I've written.
Right.
Yeah.
Now the band these days is a 5-piece, is that right?
Yes.
Which I mean, it's kind of evolved from the two of you and John, to now. So tell me about the other people that are in the band.
So we have Hikarangi on the drums, and he is great. He plays in the Wellington City Shake 'Em On Downers, which they're a great sort of swing band, and he sometimes plays in Glass Vaults, who are kind of like a psychedelic kind of shoegazy band. And then we've got Ben Lemmy, who plays bass, and he sings. He's got a beautiful voice, and he also plays in Trinity Roots, but he plays drums. He used to play drums in our band, and then we decided he played drums in Trinity. But anyway, we decided, even though he's the best drummer in New Zealand, probably, we'd kick him off the drums and put him on the bass.
Yes.
He also produced the album.
Oh, great. I think he came up to the 13th floor with Trinity Roots and sang with them as well. Yeah, so.
And then the third member is our newest member, Penelope. And she is like a multi-instrumentalist and does harmonies, because I love harmonies. And yeah, she joined because when I lived in Dunedin, I wanted to go off to Europe to play in Iceland, some music, and so she joined the band then, and I really liked having her in the band. So. Did
she go to Iceland with you?
She did. That's why. That's initially why she joined the band, because John couldn't come.
Ah.
And yeah, and it's just nice having a second female presence in the band.
Yeah, I saw her do her last gig with the Prophet Hens a few months ago.
Yeah.
And they were great, yeah. And then
it
was like, near the end they said, this is our last show. Okay. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she moved to Wellington, and now we're all based
now you
in
snagged
Wellington.
Her.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, we're going to hear 3 songs from you guys. The first one is off of the new album. It's called It Will Be Okay. Can you tell us about that before we hear it?
That is another one I wrote in Dunedin. I moved there for maybe 7 months with John, and he went there to go studying. And although I really liked Dunedin and I loved the landscapes, I found it quite a hard time. After which John and I broke up.
Makes it even harder.
So that song was written during that time prior to that happening. Yeah.
Alrighty, well, let's give it a listen and we'll come back and talk some more.
Okay.
must look in the mirror before I break it. I don't wanna see that self-loathing get the better of you. And I know it's not about me, and I meant to give you time to get over it, whatever it is. But I need you, and I don't need to pity you, so I tell myself it will be okay. When the lights go out, it will be okay. When the lights go out. Tell myself it will be okay when the lights go out. There's no reason to be afraid when the lights go out. It's not rational to be fearful of the dark, babe. It's like covering your eyes with your hands. You can take them away. It will be okay. It will be okay. It will be okay when the lights go I run outside at the break of the day to remind myself it will be okay. I run outside at the break of the day to remind myself it will be it will be okay when the lights go out. It will be okay when the lights go out. It will be okay when the lights go out.
Okay, we're back here with French for Rabbits with Brooke Singer of the band. How's it going? You're
Good.
Still
good.
with me?
I'm still with you, yes.
The rest of the band has bugged out,
Yep.
but
yep.
That's all right. You mentioned briefly that you and John were kind of together and then kind of split up during the making of the record, and I don't want to get into the
It was
too much
it
of
was fine. It was fine. Yeah.
But how did it affect the music?
Well, I guess the album, it kind of is through the whole thing. So there's some songs that aren't about it. Like there's a couple more to the political songs, but
Would you consider yourself a political animal?
Not really. I just in the vaguest of senses where I'm interested in it from a overall standpoint, like about human nature and how we interact with each other in the world, and I'm particularly interested in like environmental politics and stuff. But yes, it comes only through in the vaguest of ways, because I'm kind of a vague person, not very much of a details orientated person. But yeah, the album definitely was affected by the relationship. I mean, we've been together for 10 years, so it's interesting. And even though it was the most amicable breakup ever, there's like still, you know, the songs are about that for the most part. So it's quite an intimate album,
right,
in some ways.
So it probably helps to have other members in the band now to kind of
I mean they've
offset the
Although, as I say, we're really good friends.
Right.
So it's actually been the best thing ever. Breaking up, everyone should do it. Yeah.
Well, most people have, I think.
Yeah.
And okay, so now the song we're going to hear is the title track from the album, and we do need to show folks the cover because it's there's a gentleman on there who's your dad, right?
It's my dad. Yep.
So he looks very distinguished.
He is very he can look distinguished, but he's also quite a sort of a witty kind of man, and he's a surfer, so
he's a surfer.
He goes surfing a lot. But he looks a little bit like a wizard, and he's great.
And it has kind of like a 18th century kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, that's actually a still from a music video we filmed in Dunedin, and we haven't released it yet, but for the song The Way She Melted Snow, so it all ties in together. It will in months to come, it will all tie in together.
I'm sure it will. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So do you want anything you want to say about the song itself before we hear it?
Not really. I hope people like it.
Me too. All right, well, let's give it a listen. People can decide for themselves, and we'll come back and talk again.
South it is dark, but it's hard to imagine them sleeping when here in the north I can't hear through the noise of the bodies all moving and breathing, and the breaking of bread and the toil and the sweat. In the south it is quiet, all the bodies are still in their beds, save for a few who can't find their rest, and those who wake with dreams troubling them. Sadness steals my body, fills my like a heavy moan. Peter, pick her up or let her go. Her wings are but the weight of melted snow. But I need your help, how do I know? In the east it is dawn, and the seas are all pulling and heaving, and the seagulls are wheeling, the sailors are hauling up the catch before sailing in. In the west it is dusk, smiles wafting out on the streets tell a story, peering through the windows of each passing building. Sadness steals my body, fills my bones. A careless like a heavy moan. Peter, pick her up or let her go. Her wings are but the weight of melted snow. Her wings are but the weight of melted snow. But I need your help, how do I
All right, we're back here at the 13th floor with Brooke Singer of French for Rabbits. She's very excited because she has a new album out, and they're going to be on the road for a little bit, and it's just all happening. So why don't you tell folks a bit about the tour, where you're going to be going, what you're going to be doing?
Well, the tour, very excited.
Yeah.
We didn't play many shows last year, so this year I'm really excited to get back into it. But we start in Gisborne on the 10th of March, which is the day the album comes out in New Zealand. And then we're going to Hastings, and then we're going down south, so Queenstown, all around the place. My most exciting show, hopefully, will be in Waikaku Beach Hall, which is where I'm from. And my dad lives there, so you know.
He can make a guest cameo appearance.
He will make a cameo appearance.
Yeah, that'll be great.
And
we stand stately at the side with his beard flowing.
Maybe, yeah. And we're touring with Secret Knives, who's another Wellington act who he doesn't play very often, so it would be cool to play with him. And then we're coming up to Auckland, obviously, and Wellington, and tickets are on the internet, and we really want people to come.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. And then where do you go from there? What else is happening?
Out in the world?
Yes, out in the world.
Out in the world. Well, we have toured a lot previously in Europe, so we're hoping to go back later in the year, but we're working on that at the moment, and might do our first Australian trip, which we somehow haven't done yet. So
you passed over the Australians and went straight to Europe.
Yeah, basically.
And Iceland.
Yes, mainly Iceland, and maybe I'd like to go to Iceland again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you seen the TV show Fortitude?
No.
Oh, you need to watch it.
Okay.
It takes place up in the frozen tundra somewhere, but it's very cold and icy and white.
I don't have a TV, which is my problem. But I'm sure the internet has these things.
They have stuff on the internet. You should check it out. The album is coming out on the 10th.
Yeah. 10th.
Are you putting out vinyl as well?
We hope to a little bit later, but to begin with, just the CD. We just wanted something to put in all the shops and have it at shows.
Have it in shows.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Now, the last song that we're going to hear is a song from the previous album.
Yeah,
from Spirits.
Yeah.
And it's called Goat.
Yes.
You'll have to explain that.
Well, I really like goats.
Yeah.
But the song isn't about goats exactly. It's just I really identify with goats because they're quite stubborn, and John will probably tell you I'm quite a stubborn individual. There's nothing wrong with being stubborn so long as you know when you're wrong.
Right.
Occasionally. Yeah.
But I believe this song has a lyric in it that you claim that even though you know when you're wrong. Is that this song? Or
it
yeah.
is. Yeah. I won't be the first to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. But I don't know if that's a good thing. No, you should say you're sorry if you're wrong. Yeah, you should.
All right. If we've learned nothing else today, we've learned that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming down here, because I know you guys are squeezing it in and trying to get everything done, so it's much appreciated. You guys are sounding great, and folks can go out and check out the record starting on March 10th. So we'll leave you with Goat from French for Rabbits.
The first to say I'm sorry, even if it's my fault. It's not like I don't know how to say it. It's just that I won't. It's just that I won't. It's not like sometimes I hurt so much when everything builds up. Don't know which way to turn to keep afloat. I'm traveling on it's my fault. It's not like I don't know